Alright, everybody, welcome back to this reaction to episode 7 of Heartstopper. And I think I've been awake long enough that my brain is ready for this, because normally I do this a bit later in the day, but it's Sunday, and I really want to watch the show. I'm very happy to be doing reactions to this, because it is making the show last longer, but also I finish an episode and I want to go on to the next one. So, last episode, we saw, let's see, Tara is experiencing some, not exactly ideal reactions, some homophobia from her classmates. Darcy. Oh, I forgot Darcy's name. Darcy and Co, but Darcy seems to be the instigator of this, is trying very hard to get Tao and Elle together, who I want together. I said this in the last episode as well, but Tao, I do love Tao. I do find his over-dramatic nature sometimes frustrating, but he's a good boy. They're all good boys and all good girls. They're all amazing kids. Anyway, they're all so good. And what else happened? Nick came out to all of Charlie's friends except for Tao. That's why I was thinking about him, I think. Because I worry, because of how sensitive he is, that's going to hurt him the most. Nick didn't say anything to Isaac, but Isaac already knows. I am curious what... Okay, so, they're all pairing off, but not Isaac. Alright, and I'm still... still very curious about why Olivia Colman is in this show. Again, she could just really have wanted to be in the project. Maybe, maybe she, I don't know. But I was going to say maybe she read the book. I don't know. But just, I feel like if you have Olivia Colman, it's a wasted resource if she doesn't have a really big, important scene. So I want her to have a really big, important scene. The other thing I wanted to mention, just because when I caught this in editing, when I was talking about really bad 90s lesbian movies, it came right on the tail of my saying, "But I'm a Cheerleader." But I'm a Cheerleader is an amazing movie. It's a really, really good movie. There are a lot of others. And at the end, I was talking about, this absence or dearth. I was about to say paucity and sound incredibly pretentious, but it's just because one of my side gigs is editing academic papers, and that is a word that is often used in academic articles. But this is absence of joyous gay cinema, and one of the things that I always think about, those early 90s lesbian movies I watched were all so tragic. There was always death and suicide. It was just, they were very, very, very depressing movies for a young lesbian desperately looking for representation. It was just oh, look, girls kiss, and then they die. That was a lot of what I saw. So this is such an opposite to that. It's so wonderful, and I want to watch the next episode. So let's get to it.
Let's be nerdy, bitch. Let's be nerdy, let's be nerdy. Let's be nerdy, bitch. Let's be nerdy, bitch. Let's be nerdy, let's be nerdy, bitch.
See it? Look how she just came into the room like a human. But that's my question too. No.
Where are you going?
Oh, you're going out with Nick's friends now. I'm nervous about this.
No, nothing.
Yeah.
Does she always have a big cup like that?
But,
Called it.
Yeah.
he's not even up to his mum.
Compared to Nick.
Yeah, I don't like his mates.
None of them know about you.
She's being a really good Nuna here.
We just...
Older sister. Sorry. I don't know why Korean just came out of my mouth. That was weird.
You're crushing him.
Wow, this is all the Ben stuff. The animation is working really well here. The animation adds so much to the show.
What?
Oh, Ben.
Why would you...
Yeah. Ben. But you are boyfriends with Nick. Nick is good.
Pick up does anything.
Oh, your dad is nice.
You just call me, okay?
I'll be fine.
Yay for good parents. Yay for good supportive people.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not so sure, Nick.
Are you nervous?
Okay, no Ben and Harry. That makes me feel better.
I think I'm this, like...
Oh no. Harry and Ben are both there. Oh dear. Oh, Harry. Bully. Okay, so I think we're gonna actually see some of this story.
You get a mix of both.
You know what I miss? You can't get butter on popcorn here in the cinema. Like, I miss the getting, double layer butter. Oh man, next time I'm in North America. Might just go to get popcorn, not actually go see a movie.
Slipped out.
Oh, Cha.
Go on.
It is cute. It is cute. Oh, they're flirting. He's cute. Are you gonna hold hands in the movies? Yes, sir! Oh. You're both dorks, and it's adorable, and I want to squish you both.
It's fine.
Why,
I don't
Harry?
seem that gay, to be honest. I mean, you do sound sort of gay, but that's it.
Ah,
Do you
Harry.
like musicals?
Harry, are you joking?
Alright.
It's not even my top.
There you go, Nick. Go after your friend. Harry. That was so painful and
I'm so
awkward for
sorry.
both of you.
I'm honestly used to it by now. I'll see you at school.
I feel that. You're just used to being treated a certain way, and it bothers other people more than it bothers you. Oh, Ben.
Charlie,
No.
Uh-oh.
you are getting with him. Ever want to go out with someone
Oh.
as desperate as you?
Ben! I do not like Ben!
You did.
To you.
Oh,
I'm not
Ben.
even gay. I just.
Alright.
Charlie.
Obviously,
Go.
do not like Ben. At this point, though, Ben is hurting, too.
Yeah.
Ben is really hurting. And like, I am I am, like, so much older than these kids, and I want to help him, too. I want to help Ben, too.
Are you okay?
You won't leave me alone.
No,
Our
you
friends
won't
do
leave
gay
him
boys
alone.
And expect us all to. None of us are being
No,
homophobic.
you are
Just shut up,
homophobic, Harry.
Used to it by
It's
now.
the sad thing, he is used to it by now.
You're getting so angry.
There you go. This is... Okay.
There's not really anything to tell.
Oh, Nikki, come on, baby.
Of course there is. But kids never want to tell.
Harry was saying some really nasty stuff.
Charlie's a really special friend, isn't he?
Okay. Are we gonna come out to our mom today?
He is.
Mom knows. She knows. She knows. She kind of even looks like a ghost. Oh my God. She wants to go with him to protect him.
It's fine. Let's just
How? Yeah, everybody
You
protecting
wanna
him.
fight too?
You clearly in human contact that
I,
badly,
like-
you could just say so.
Seriously.
Everything's fine.
Why do you
Yeah. Maybe
constantly
listen to your boyfriend.
go...
At least he knows his
Ah!
Hi.
Oh, he's also got a black eye.
Yeah.
This happened to me once, where somebody got in a fight because...
Didn't
It's
have
a
to
weird
keep
feeling.
Sorry. No. You're not allowed to say the S word.
Yes.
Me?
They're not good friends, so...
Some other rugby boys are nice.
Some, yeah.
Even they just stood there.
Yeah. Is the teacher there? Some adult for you to... Nope. Still a safe space, though.
Fighting back.
Fighting?
But Harry's
Fighting
going after
back.
you, Tao, for some
Yeah,
reason.
that'll just make you both a target.
Yeah, well, I can see that last year.
These are, like, they're
makes us
all
worse.
really, really good friends.
You should have said something. We could have gone and told the
Transphobic,
teacher.
homophobic,
Maybe.
being a
It
normal
wasn't like he
human
was doing
being,
one of
nice
the things
person
with you.
phobic. Is Tao gonna find out this way?
It is, isn't it?
They're going out.
Okay, how's he gonna feel this? I'm worried. Oh, Tao, please don't be too hurt. Okay, that's like a...
Who else knows?
That's quite a process. Yeah, who else knows? That's the thing that
Isaac.
he's gonna be
Tara,
worried about.
Darcy. Which I...
Yeah.
Ages ago.
See, I knew this was gonna hurt him. I knew this was gonna hurt
This
him.
is stupid. Really waiting.
Oh, Tao! It's because you're sensitive that people are afraid to tell you things, but now you're hurt because they didn't tell you things. And you're hurt because you're so sensitive. It's like this cycle. Yes, sure, he wants you. Gonna go to your secret little art room? No, I just want to see you and maybe touch pinkies. Without the hat? I can't process Tao's hair without the hat.
Hi. Make sure you leave the bedroom door open and tied, okay?
Oh. Even Mom's pushing for them to be a couple.
Want it out?
Look,
Tao's
let
as
me
good
know
an artist as
taking
I
part
am.
GCSE was a mistake.
Not sure how that looked like a potato.
See?
I'm still just obsessed with Elle's hair.
Sorry, say something stupid and out-Nick to all of Nick's mates.
Ah, that might be true, actually.
Obviously, he cares more about Nick's feelings than mine.
No,
Once
he
you get
cares
into a
about
relationship,
both.
friendships don't matter anymore.
He cares about both of your feelings.
Or maybe he just.
I don't know why I'm so afraid of being alone.
Yeah, but you're admitting it, though. It's these kids know
That's how I
themselves
felt.
so well.
My first term.
Tao and Elle. Now put a heart around it with like a little arrow. Yeah, his hair makes more sense to me with the hat on. Tao, that hurts his soul. Did you actually send? Oh, you are so dramatic! You are so dramatic! Oh, God, Harry.
Only if it's in the...
Why do you seek him out, Harry? Like,
Who's L?
alright.
It was my
No,
fault.
it wasn't your
Becoming friends
fault.
with you and, really difficult.
Being a teenager
So I
is
was
just
thinking,
difficult already. No, you're gonna hurt. No. This is like an apple juice fight? Wow. I'm actually surprised Tao is holding his own in this fight. Where are the teachers? Where are the teachers? There we go. Thank you. Oh,
You and Nick.
I knew that would.
We were friends, but I guess you've just forgotten about me.
It's not his fault. It's over. This is. Okay, so things are coming to a head. Of course, this is the penultimate episode. So this is where things like you get like, how do you fix the problem? And the next episode will be the resolution. So I just want to see the resolution because now I have, like, it's literally the screen I'm looking at right now is shattered glass. I want to see everything put back together. Okay, so I said in my reaction that something like this happened to me. It did. It happened to me in grade 5. I was on the swings, and Donnie O came up to me and sat down on the swing next to me and proceeded to say to me some of the most racist stuff I've ever heard in my life. And like as an adult, I can probably figure out what happened. His parents had been probably saying a bunch of racist stuff the night before about black people, and he was like, "Hey, I know a black person," because this was Winnipeg in the 80s. There was me and one other black person at this school, and we weren't in the same grade. But yeah, so he just repeated everything that he had heard, I'm assuming, to me, and it hurt. And I started crying, and I ran inside. This was recess, and I ran inside and stood just inside the doors of my school, and I cried. And Corey Marshall, another boy in my class, came out, saw me crying, and asked me why. And I told him, I don't really know why. Corey was a popular boy in my class. Don't know why I felt like I could tell him, but I did. I told him what happened, and I remember him just looking at me, and then he left. And then I cried all through recess, and then the day, like I went through the rest of the day and went home, and that was fine. The next day, Donnie wasn't in class. Donnie, the boy who had said the racist stuff to me, wasn't in class, and the principal came in and called me and Corey out of the class and took us to the principal's office, where we found out that Donnie was in the hospital. Corey had taken a bunch of boys to go and beat the crap out of him. Like he had a broken arm and stitches. Donnie never came back to our school. He ended up, his parents put him in a different school. And yeah, the principal somehow knew that it was Corey who had taken a bunch of boys to beat him up, and also somehow knew it was about me, and like thought that I had started it, like that I had been like, please, Corey, go beat him up. But I hadn't even known that it had happened, which Corey told the principal. He was like, no, Jenny didn't know. We went and beat him up because he called Jenny the N-word. And I mean, he did more than just call me the N-word. I don't know that I would have been crying because I'd been called the N-word before. But I remember when he said that, the principal, like, her face changed. She was just like, oh. And I don't know, like, as an educator and a teacher, I don't know if what she said was right or legal at this point, but I remember what she said was, well, it happened after school. It didn't happen on school property. There's nothing we can do about it. Which, again, they beat a boy up. He ended up in the hospital. They beat a boy up so bad he ended up in the hospital. Even, like, regardless of what he did, the kid was 10, and he ended up in the hospital. But that's what she said, and, yeah, and nothing else happened. I do remember Corey grabbing my hand, and we walked back to class holding hands, because I was scared. Like, I thought I was about to get in trouble. And that was it. Like, it was, yeah. So that was the time somebody got beat up and ended up in the hospital because of me. So I understand the responsibility that Charlie is feeling here. But it was not his fault. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. And, you know, I mean, Harry didn't end up in the hospital. I'm very curious to know what's going on with Harry. Like, this is, again, one of the issues that I'm having as an adult watching this show, right? Like, I do not like Ben. Ben is obviously a villain. And yet, watching Ben unload on Charlie, my heart was hurting for Charlie, and it also immediately started to hurt for Ben. Because I'm an adult, and I'm looking at these kids, and all these kids need caring for. Even kids who aren't going through trauma like this should have adults looking out for their best interest and caring for them. And Ben is obviously hurting. He is obviously, like, dealing with some serious internalized homophobia, and I don't know if it's coming from his home life. Maybe the adults in his life suck, and that's why, Harry too. What the hell is going on with Harry? He could just be a spoiled, entitled rich boy, but he is going after Tao for reasons I don't understand. And, yeah, I wonder, like, obviously, I more care about the main characters of this show, but something's going on with those kids too, and I wanna care for them. And Tao, oh, I knew it was gonna hurt Tao that he didn't know. I knew that. Like, it's better to tell him than not tell him, and yet there is just this cycle of, but he's so sensitive that he's, like, people are afraid to tell him things, but then he gets hurt because they didn't tell him things, and it's just this cycle of, we don't know, like, you don't know how to deal with somebody who's that sensitive. It's hard, and I understand everybody, why they did what they did. I want to watch the next episode right now, but I gotta edit this video. So, anyway, let me know your thoughts on this video in the comments below. Do not tell me what happens in the end. I do not like being spoiled, so just, whatever. But, you can let me know your thoughts. You can join my Discord. If you like my videos and want to support me, you can check out my Patreon. And, I am gonna end this video here, so please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!